Hello Gemini, and welcome to your mid-August 2016 Tarotscope reading with me, Lara Lee. So, as you know, I already uploaded a video for the overall feel of August for your zodiac sign, but I decided to do mid-month Tarotscope readings as well, since everybody enjoyed the first round pretty well. So, I decided to just go ahead and wing it and try another one and see if I can give you some added guidance. As always, I will be drawing from my Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And for added guidance and whatnot, I'm going to be reading from Doreen Virtue's Saints and Angels Oracle deck. So let's get started. Move that out of the way. So the first card that we're coming up with is the Reversed Emperor. Sorry. This is about domination, excessive force, just being like overwhelmingly controlling. This could be you or the type of energy you're going to be tapping into, or this could be a male figure in your life a male figure that is coming into your life that is just very oppressive, is dominating, just doesn't let you get a say. If this is you, my suggestion is don't be like this, okay? Because we're never really in control of anything. We can't control circumstances, and we certainly cannot control people. So all we're going to do is create more frustrations for ourselves and for those around us. And we could potentially make situations worse by trying to forcibly control it or dominating it. And you have to think too, you don't like being dominated. Nobody really does. Nothing good comes from this. So to turn this back upright, I would suggest, if this is you, to let go of this thought that you can have the control, because you can't. Nothing is in control. The only thing that is in control is how we deal with things or how we react. Okay, and if this is another person trying to dominate or control you, push them to the side. You don't need anybody like that in your life. You can say how you feel and be like, I don't like this, I don't like how you're treating it, but if they are fully tapped into the energy of this card, they will not listen to you and just try to dominate you again. So just say your piece and walk away. Okay, Gemini? Okay. Now, the second card that I pulled is kind of a dreary card. So we're going to talk about how to turn this back upright. But it's a card of being aimless, hopeless, like you're in extreme despair and you're walking away, but you're not walking away from it feeling like, okay, this sucks, but I'm going to leave. You're walking away just being like, there's no hope for me. How am I going to make it through? How am I going to meet a new person that loves and appreciates me? Or how am I going to find a job that I'm happy with? You can't think that way. You can't be hopeless, because nothing is really hopeless unless you think it is. Okay? If we're talking about a relationship here where you left somebody, say you left somebody that was dominating you and was just oppressive and in your face, it was making you unhappy, and you're leaving them, but you feel like, how am I going to make it without them? Or how am I going to come back from this? How am I going to find the right person to love and appreciate? Don't worry about the house. That's not up to you. That's up to the universe, and it's up to God or source or whatever your belief is. Don't try and figure out the details. What you need to focus on now is bringing hope, energy back into your life. Know that anything can be achieved, anything can be done at any time. Okay, you're never hopeless. If you're aimless, what you need to do is you need to pause. You need to take time to go within and recollect yourself. If you're scattered all over the place, regroup, recollect yourself, and write down things that you want to do. If you're leaving a job that you're unhappy with, write down what things you're really good at and what things you really like to do. So you can find a way to make a more targeted idea or thought that you want to act on. Now, if we are talking about leaving a relationship, what I want you to do is I want you to write down some amazing qualities you love about yourself, because every quality about you is amazing. You are perfect in the eyes of the Creator. Okay, so for me, I love my long hair. I love my eyebrows. I love my taste in music. Like, do what you need to do to get focused again and get out of this aimless energy. But know that you are not hopeless. There's plenty of hope to go around. I'm giving you a big hug, Gemini. Okay, so again, we have another reversed card. It feels like you're still getting stuck in this card right here with this hopelessness, and you're walking away and you just feel like it's never going to change, this and that. When we come to this card, this is just about being impulsive, being ruthless, being hasty. These are all the things we don't want to be. So, how do we get this to turn upright again to gain this positive energy? First of all, don't be ruthless, especially if somebody else was being mean to you. Don't turn into this person. Don't do with this person, because don't dominate people. Ruthlessness gets you nowhere. Hasty, don't be too hasty too, because I know that right now we're kind of stuck in this aimless energy. We don't know where we're going, and we feel hopeless. So when we get like a little sliver of, ooh, I like to do that, and then you put all your chips into that basket, you don't want to do that. You don't want to be hasty. You don't want to be impulsive. If there's ever a time to do this, it would be now. You don't want to be impulsive. You want to plan. You want to be strategic, because this is what's going to pull you out of this energy. It's very, very heavy energy. You want to sit, meditate, be quiet, and think. Calmly think, rationally think. All right, what do I want to do? How can I improve this? And write it down, because that's a great way to organize your thoughts. If you're anything like me, high energy, just go, go, go all the time, I need to write everything down to physically see it, to plan things. I do this with my bills. I do this with my Tarotscopes. As you can see, I got my book in my lap, and I make sure that I write everything down so I don't forget it, because my mind is always like this, and so is my mouth. So I always make sure that I want to get bullet points out, so I write on here like bullet points. Just don't be hasty. Don't be hasty, don't be impulsive, and above all, don't be mean to yourself, especially, or anybody else. You're not going to get out of that energy by acting that way. You need to make a strategy and plan. Okay? And the guidance card was very appropriate for the read, because it's telling you, similar to what I was saying, of being quiet, being still, and thinking and connecting with yourself. You need to connect with your higher self to gain a better vision of what is going on, a higher perspective. Or this can also be a card of your guardian angel coming through and giving you visions or answers or thoughts of what way to go, what method to take. I know a lot of times when I'm not paying attention, I'm at work and I'm thinking about stuff, and I'm like, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do it? And then I start getting, it's like a movie. I get pictures like, say I wanted to do more with zodiacs. I would see like a pen and a paper, and I'd see myself writing out what I write out for these, and then maybe seeing a camera. Or getting a song stuck in your head that has specific lyrics. That's all coming from them. That's guidance. So be still, be quiet, to gain better vision, higher perspective on what is going on around you. And if you need help, ask your guides and your angels to help you, because sometimes they can't help us if we don't reach out and ask, because we have free will. So, Gemini, I wish you nothing but the best. Remember, above all, be nice and kind no matter what the situation. Ground yourself, pull yourself back down to earth, and don't be impulsive. Be strategic and plan. You can definitely take all of this heavy energy, turn around, flip it, and make it into something positive. So If you enjoyed this video, I ask you to please like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like a private reading with me, please check out my Facebook page and my personal website where you can purchase a package and schedule an appointment, or even check out some of my special chakra soaps. Alright guys, I'm Lara Lee and it was a pleasure serving you this evening, and as always, blessings and namaste.